Good evening, everyone. I'm Rudy TREVINO.
And I'm Leslie Adamy. Tonight, the latest on the shipment of COVID vaccines to the coastal bend. But first, we do want to take a look at the latest numbers of the novel coronavirus being reported for Nueces County.
The City County Health District reports there are 108 new cases in Nueces County tonight. It brings the total number to 27,960 since the pandemic began. The county also reported 3 new COVID-related deaths. As of now, 154 people are in the hospital, with 54 of those patients in intensive care.
But some hopeful news. It was a big day for the City County Public Health District as they received their shipment of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. In fact, they didn't waste any time administering it to those staff and other frontline workers. Our Bill Churchwell reports from the Robstown Fairgrounds, where that vaccination effort was held, in tonight's top story.
A lot of excitement here at the fairgrounds as those vaccines were administered. The first in line, Public Health Director Annette Rodriguez, and people left with this sticker saying, "I got my COVID-19 vaccine."
Yes, done.
That long-awaited moment finally here for Rodriguez, who led the vaccination drive at the Richard M. Borchard Fairgrounds. Cars lined up, sleeves rolled up, as awaiting healthcare workers first checked all the recipients' information and then gave that first critical dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, prompting reactions like this one.
How was it?
Perfect. Perfect.
Those receiving the vaccine included health district employees who chose to sign up, as well as physicians and other frontline workers like this truck full of Robstown firefighters.
To me, it's a blessing. You know, it's a blessing for everybody in our community because it's the beginning of more vaccine to roll in.
It was earlier in the day when the Moderna version of the vaccine arrived via FedEx. The health district receiving 2 boxes, one containing the 100 doses of the vaccine, the other supplies like swabs and syringes.
Again, it was an exciting moment for it to arrive, and we're glad that the vaccine is finally here in our community.
And while the vaccination drive was not open to the general public this time, Rodriguez said it gave them a good practice run on how future vaccination drives will operate once it's available to other groups of people. Bill Churchwell, 3 News.